So why do we need Terraform? Why can't we directly go and create the resources in the console? For one, it's easy to build, and the most important point is like when someone creates the code, they they might tend to create it in their own way or change the configuration or miss something while creating the resource. For example, when we create a VM in the AWS provider, the default behavior is to create a security group which is open to all, which would be the 0.0.0.0/0 port would be attached to the security group. So this way, when the VM is created, anyone can access the VM. In a production environment, that's a security threat. Even in a lower environment, anyone can access it. That's actually a threat even in lower environment. So in order to avoid these kind of mistakes, or let's say if a user creates it with m1.large or something of that size while creating a VM, that would incur a lot of cost. So to avoid all those human errors and help adhere to the compliance, Terraform helps a lot. It's just that we'll be coding it, and whoever needs to create the resource uses our code, and the resource gets provisioned as per our code. There is no change or there is no error that happens. So that's the benefit of having Terraform. So I'm just giving you an example of VM or subnet, but the whole infrastructure can be created using Terraform. We'll look into it in a short while. And this supports multiple providers. You can create infrastructure in AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, Alibaba, GitHub, anything. And of course, as I said, the language is very simple. It's HashiCorp coding language. We don't need to memorize or have anything. It's pretty much available in their Terraform registry console. It's more of a copy paste kind of a work that we'll be doing. We of course have to have some knowledge of it, which we'll be exploring in this course. And the last point, it's a free tool. Anyone can use it. So that's pretty much to sum up what Terraform is and why do we need Terraform. Let's get into the Terraform installation. So Terraform installation is as well very simple. It's not even installation. It's just a binary file that we need to download from the Terraform portal and save it in our local. Let's do it. So it supports Windows, macOS, Linux, FreeBSD, OpenBSD, and Solaris. So for Windows, we'll just be downloading this file and saving it in our local. For macOS, it's even simpler. We need to execute this command, or we can of course download this and save it in our local. Same goes for Linux. We can execute these commands to install the Terraform, or of course we can have the binary file downloaded. Let me go ahead and download this. So it's downloaded. Let me extract to a specific folder. So it has been downloaded over here. Let me run the terminal. Type in Terraform. So this means that Terraform is available. It's been installed. So that pretty much sums up our installation. And before we finish, one more important point. At times when we execute these commands from a different folder, there is a possibility that it wouldn't work. So what we need to do is like we need to go to advanced system settings, environment variables, and in the path we need to provide the path of the Terraform file. So let's get the path. So I already have the path stored here, but I'm just doing it for your knowledge. So I have it saved over here, but ideally this is how we'll be doing it. We'll give the location, It was actually videos good followed by Terraform. So this way you'll be able to execute the Terraform commands from anywhere in your system. So that pretty much sums up what Terraform installation is. We'll move on to the next session.